Okay, I guess this thing's working. So, Rhonda came home the other night after going and taking her kid to the hospital, who was constipated, by the way, and accidentally cracked up her car. So I want to show you what we're dealing with. It's pretty well crunched up. She ran it into the back of a small pickup truck, and she was just tired. But anyways, we have to figure something out. We don't have money to replace all this stuff, so we have to make something. Because as it stands, we have no turn signals, we have no headlight, we have no nothing. So I'm going to pause this, and then we're going to work on one idea. What we did come up with. Mountain Dew. Okay? It's the only thing. I know it's redneck, but you know what? If it works, it works. I've never actually cut a bottle before. And yeah, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we're going to give it a try with an angle grinder. Let's go ahead and pause this. Okay, one angle grinder. We've taken and put that, what do they call this stuff? It's duct tape, but it's the other stuff. Hang on one second.
Gorilla tape.
Is that Gorilla Tape? I did that because when I start cutting this, it might shatter. Again, I've never done this before, but I do know people can cut these things. Hell, let's give it a shot, right? All right, so here we go. Eye protection. Okay, we were able to actually cut it. There are some cracks and stuff like here, but we're not really going to worry too much about that because we already have that Gorilla Tape on here, so we're just going to make it work from that point. Okay, and we got to get it out of here because I pressed it in between this pallet freaking fence that we have. Yes, we're rednecks. And let's see what we got. Oops, that may not be so good. I may have to get a new pallet now. Let's see. No trash in my trailer. All right, here we go. See, all right, so we're going to mount this. Let's turn around and look here. We're going to mount this to here, and then we're going to remount it. So just like that, just like the old-fashioned ones, but we'll put some silver tape or something other around it to keep it refracting the light like it's supposed to. Or theoretically, that's how it should work. Okay, go ahead and pause it. Okay, unfortunately, I have to do something. This is going to look kind of crappy when we're all done with it. Maybe funny, but kind of crappy. But you know, we have to do something. We're both college students, and we live off of loans and little odd jobs and crap like that we can get because we want to have a better life for our children. So unfortunately, we may have to have a headlight that looks like this. Okay, you can hit the Fund Me Now button if you feel sorry for us. That'd be great. Anyhow,
Mountain Dew could help too, because we're advertising them right now.
Dew shine. Okay. So anyways, here we are. We're going to do this. I'm going to take off the other piece, and we're going to mount it onto here and with hot glue, whatever we can find. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and pause.
Don't cut yourself, babe.
I won't. Okay, it's been raining, so, you know, we live in Florida. This is the way it is. It's worse in England sometimes. Anyhow, I got to dry this damn thing off, so I'm going to attempt to do it without slicing myself open and having to use Obamacare.
Please don't.
No. Okay, so I'm going to take it real slow. And pray. And there we are. We're good there. Alright, so we're going to dry the sides of this. Now I've already loosened up the screws to take part of the headlight assembly apart and out. So we're just going to reach over and we're going to pull it out. I just left it over there so y'all can see what we were doing. And voila. Okay. Minus the bulb, of course. I had to go buy a bulb. I'm not going to have money for cigarettes now. I'm just kidding. I don't smoke. Anyways, here we go. We're going to dry this out. As we're doing. Because again, it's Florida and we'll get everything wet down here. Okay. Now the idea, and we're hoping it's a good one, is to take this bottle, stick it in here, and somehow attach it, which I'm thinking is probably going to end up being hot glue or something along that lines. Okay, maybe even some spray foam. I'll probably hot glue it and put some spray foam. That's a good idea. We'll do the spray foam. So we'll spray foam around this, get it to hold itself in place, and make some kind of bracket to hold this thing up when it goes back in here. And of course I'm going to have to cut away some of this. But it'll fit back in here like such and just look kind of funky going down the road, but I know it's going to work. And we still got the refractor and all that good stuff. And again, Mountain Dew, you know, hey, y'all should put us in a monster truck or something. All right, so let's go ahead and shut that down. Okay, we're going to try and leave this here because I'm not sure if I'm going to have to use that for mounting or what we're going to do. So we're just going to leave it there for right now. It's pretty well mussed up, but
you're like the redneck MacGyver and
yeah,
stuff.
right? Well, we got it. It's the new world. You're welcome. We'll make it work.
Okay.
We'll make it work. It's not like we got any choice. You got to go to school and you ain't driving in my van. I'm just kidding. You could drive it. It's just you can't really trust that one either. It'll go real fast. It just don't stop real fast. That's true. All right. Alrighty. So before we go any further, I want to go ahead and test that bulb and make sure that bulb is going to work because we did pick up a new bulb. Okay. Had to do something for some reason or other. Well, I guess it shorted itself out. You can see the black mark right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes,
But it didn't break. That makes sense.
Dude, I'm surprised. And even the
that one did, yeah.
Even the socket for, I believe that's 1155. Even the socket for the turn signal is still there. So we've lucked out there. So we've got something to work with. I mean, if none of that stuff was there, we'd be screwed.
It just looks ugly.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
That makes me sad.
I know, but maybe when income taxes come in, maybe we can get a headlight for it, and then next year, the next income taxes will get you a fender. Or you could try GoFund us now. So.
Please. I did want a paint job, but now I have to start from the bottom again. That's kind of pointless to do now.
Right, no doubt.
That sucks.
It's gonna work out, babe. Work out good.
Thank
now
you.
let's turn this. Go ahead and turn those lights on. Just gotta turn this on just to see if it works. I need your key. Let me go inside and grab your key. Hey, October and it's raining. It's not snowing.
Yay! Woohoo! What? Oh, that just went on for a second. You mean this one? No, it comes on and goes off. But the bulb's on. Yes, it's on, it's on. Oh crap. I just saw smoke.
It's alright, don't worry about it.
It was smoking.
Which one smoked?
The little
one?
bulb, yeah.
Okay, it's just because of the water. We'll fix it.
Are you sure?
Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll get this working. You need to get that out of the rain, baby.
So we had to move the car because obviously the rain's not stopping. And the bulb already caught on fire, sort of. It was smoking. So we moved the car. Now we're debating on what we want to use for the, what is that, the turn signal?
Yeah. So one of our thoughts was to take the Rockstar, drill a hole right here, let the wires go in, set the socket for the turn signal in there, and voila, we're done.
It was the only orange can.
Right. Lay a bead of this through here. Lay a bead of liquid nails. I still had that from when I built a boat a while back. Anyways, a bead of liquid nails on there, and then we simply cut away some of this fender, which is going to have to be replaced anyways, and stick this back there, and this sticks out. So now you got it from the side and you got it from the front. Everybody can see it. Or
It's kind of long.
or we take this lid, mount the socket into here, stick this in here, boom, we're done there. And somehow or another, get this, which probably wouldn't be any real big deal. Use spray foam or use zip ties, it doesn't matter. And set it right here, and we're done.
At least legally, we have the right color. It is a light, and it will be working.
Hell yeah,
So-
and the headlight itself has a real headlight bulb in it. We're not putting a flashlight like some people. Not that that's bad. Not that that's bad.
I have seen that before.
You do what you got to do to survive, but we don't want to get a ticket. So we'll try the Mountain Dew and put that through here.
We're rock star.
Right. Right.
Pay us.
Anyways, you know, okay. Okay, now I do have another vehicle. It's a 95 Ford Escort, and I know you saw it parked over here when we were working on it. I can't get it over 15 mile an hour, so her driving that one's not an option. It's a bad thing, but it's the truth. So that's why we're doing this, having to do what we have to do, and putting the Fund Me Now button in there. Anyways, back on this. We're going to go ahead and start gluing this in and get that going. Probably going to be a lot of this we're going to have to edit out.
We have a lot of cars.
We do.
And there's also a van. What's the name of that guy with the van? You have a sticker on it? Nordic.
Well, no, Nomadic Fanatic is one of my guys that I love to watch here on YouTube, and also the do-it-yourself world with Troy Reed. Hey Troy, how you doing, dude? I ordered your t-shirts, waiting for them to come.
He loves them.
But anyway.
So yeah, we have a van. That one works. And mine works, but of course not the headlight. Then we have the two that don't work, but this one's kind of cute. We like this one. It'll work soon.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how long this stuff takes to do. It's a good thing I got stuff back. Okay. So, I'm thinking, I don't know, I think I should probably pull that out of there to do this, but I don't know how I'm going to prop it up. Let's get this out of the way. So are we on the same page with this one?
I think that fits better and won't be as long if we use the
Okay, and then we can just throw a couple of zip ties on it and it'll hold it right in place.
Okay.
There we go.
What a
Hey,
poor
do what we gotta do.
I know.
At least we're trying to do something. We're not just whining, you know? So many people out there just cry about it and they don't even try to fix anything. Well, you're a
I
girl.
cried all night because of it.
She got this pretty little car. We first started school, and unfortunately this happened to it. And she's wanting to get it all fixed up, and then she's bringing her son home from the doctor, and some kind of mishap at the light, and she ran into the back of a Ford Ranger. Thank God it was just a Ford Ranger. We'd be in a lot of trouble right now.
Yeah.
And
he didn't get much damage at all.
No.
There was a semi next to us, so thank God that didn't hit me.
Right.
So that's all I'm thankful for, but I was just about to get my windshield replaced and get a paint job and make the car prettier and do all kinds of stuff, so that's why I was crying because of this.
I have no clue how long this is going to take to dry.
Oh.
And I'm just pumping it in there. Probably not the best idea in the world, but ew, that was nasty. But at least we're doing something. Again, we're not just sitting around crying about it. We're doing something to try and remedy the situation. Now, I had thought about using Bondo, but then I got to thinking about the heat and all that good stuff. I was afraid that it might melt the plastic if I did that.
You got to think of heat and water.
Yeah, exactly. Especially water down here. Especially the water. Kind of think maybe we should use spray foam, but I don't have the money for the spray foam either. So maybe liquid nails is it.
So you could do either if you plan on doing this at home.
Right. But just don't blame it on us if it don't work. We're doing what we have to do to survive.
It'll work.
That's what it's all about.
You make everything work, honey.
That's true.
You're smart.
Yeah. Very, very
Creative.
smart. Okay, let's see if we can smooth this out a little bit. Not that it really makes a big difference, but... Okay.
Gross.
Yeah. Be worse.
So we have to wait for it to dry now?
Or at least set up a little bit.
Should I pause it while we wait?
Yeah, let's do that. Decided that the liquid nails, after having read the bottle, which we didn't do in the first place, is kind of stupid. I know a couple of you were already thinking that.
We can read.
Yeah, we can. We can. We floored it all. We even know how to vote. Anyhow, we decided that it'd be best just to go ahead and clean all that crap out of there. I borrowed $4 from my friend Dawn so I could get me a can of the great stuff, big gap filler. And we're going to go ahead and set that in there and let it dry up and then trim this stuff off, and then we're good to go. And you might want to mention about it being 48 hours to wait
For the foam?
yeah.
The foam has to wait for 48 hours?
No, not foam, baby.
Oh, yeah. If we would have done liquid nails.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. I'm still recording. I didn't know what you were saying to me.
Okay. Well, we can...
Yeah, I thought you said that already.
Right,
Yeah.
well, I don't know.
We didn't read this stuff, and it's supposed to be 24 or 48 hours before it hardened, and we didn't feel like waiting. So we used this one instead.
Yeah, because she got to go to school tomorrow, so.
Yeah, and I want to be able to drive at night and not get pulled over.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't afford any more tickets.
No, God no. Okay, so we need to let this set up, and this isn't going to take all that long. Show on my glasses. Tack-free in 15 minutes, completely cures in 8 hours.
Oh,
But
cool.
that's all right. That's all
better
right.
than 24.
Right, in 15 minutes it'll be enough to where I can trim the top of this off, and it'll be nice and smooth. It's going to look kind of funny, but...
Oh, and then it came with a new cap, so we're going to use this cap for the turn signal because it's bigger and cleaner and
you know what? That might
brighter.
even fit right on top of...
So we can. So it's still going to be so long, though.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, it's already look ugly. I don't want it to look more ugly.
We'll get it back together, though. All right,
Yeah.
so let's go ahead and pause it.
Go.
Okay, we have the turn signal to worry about as well. We decided to go ahead and take out all of the liquid nails that we had because it takes 48 hours to dry, so it wasn't going to work for us. I borrowed $4 from my friend Don. He left so I could get the great stuff to fill that stuff in. Now we're worrying about the turn signals. This is what was left of the turn signal. Thank God, at least the socket's still there, so we had this to work with. I know this doesn't quite look the same, but it does. Hang on, I'll twist it in there. It does lock up really nicely. So now I can put the bulb back in here, which is 1155, and stick this little guy right over the top of this with a couple of screws, and it's in good shape that way. Okay, so it'll be laying this way, and ooh, you know what? Better yet, maybe. Yeah, there we go.
idea.
There we go. We'll do that, and that way all we got to do is put a little. Yeah, see, it goes, snaps right in. We're good to go.
Cool.
That's it,
so
right
2
there.
caps.
That's
all
our,
you need.
yeah, that's the great stuff cap, and that's a cap off of a copper spray gasket stuff.
And the great stuff is the spray foam for
Yeah.
people who don't know, or maybe
On
chicks.
sale at the Home Depot for $3.86.
All right. And that worked out better.
Yeah, and this is the spray foam. This should fit, and it's starting to harden up already, which is a good thing.
Cool.
So we're gonna go ahead and stick that in there. Get our light bulb in there. I'm gonna light this thing up too, and I'll see what it looks like. We're not gonna attach. Oh, yucky. Okay, yeah, that one spot wasn't quite dry yet. That's okay. I hate getting that stuff on my hands. All right, let's get this out of the way. This will fit back in there. I'll find another way to. All it basically was is wire holding it in. So we'll get this bad boy in there. There we go. And throw a couple little screws in it somehow. Yeah, I can throw a screw in it right here. That'll hold it in place, and then we'll take one little squirt of that great stuff underneath of it. We're going to have to adjust it first where we want it before we spray it. Okay. Well,
cool.
let's, I want to turn the headlight on. I want to see what it does.
Oh, keys.
Yeah, the keys in it or?
Over there. Woohoo!
I'll go over. I've got.
Do the turn signal now.
Well, I can't because we don't have a bulb in there.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
Okay, but I
Cool.
believe that's going to work just fine. And now we're legal.
It's probably brighter than the other
Yeah,
one.
it's not even quite all the way in there either.
Because this thing is like
I'll just
not very see-through.
Right, I'll have to move that battery to get that in there and correct, but I think we're good to go with that.
Cool.
Yeah. We'll just have to adjust it a little bit at night. And then,
Yay!
that's kind of funny, really. That's funny.
People are going to be like, what is on that car?
Right? Hey, if it works, keeps us from getting a ticket, that's all that counts. That's
True.
all that counts. Let me see if I can turn this thing loose and get that in there a little bit. Oh boy. I'm gonna knock the snot out of this thing, didn't it? Oh.
I effed it up pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Ish happens. Ooh, wow. Yeah, that's what's like.
Thank you, honey.
Okay. Shoot. Okay, we're gonna have to put that wire thing back on it. But you get the idea. Let me run over and get a turn signal light. I've got them in my van.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright. I'll be back.
Go.
Okay, jump forward. We've got the foam in there and it's holding it really, really well. Okay. The only problem that we have is the original mount for the what do you call it, for the bulb that goes in there. The wire thing is busted and this thing bounced out, just became a real big problem. So we've got some what do you call it? Help me here.
Wire.
Yeah, well,
Craft
it's craft
wire.
We got craft
like
wire.
you would use for wreaths or something.
Exactly. That's what it was for originally. What we're going to do is we're going to use that to wire in the bulb. Okay. I'm going to set the bulb in there. And the way the original one worked was pretty similar to what we're doing anyways. Get that in there and get it nice and it's kind of hard. I wish things were a little bit different. We'll take this and we're going to go in between the wire. Let me pull this back out before I end up dropping it and breaking it. You need it, can set. Okay. Alright. Go right in between them two wires. It's getting kind of late in the day, so we're getting kind of tired. Okay, right in between them wires. Stick that thing back in there, get it lined up. Okay, wrap that right around there. And that's going to hold it in place. Go over this again. Another time. And yeah, I know it's a metal wire, but you know what? Oh well. That's not going to cause any problems. Okay, and that should pretty much do that. I think we'll be fine so long as we don't touch the contacts with it. Alright, let's wrap that around it. Okay, and voila! There we are. Now let's stick this little bugger in there. Get it adjusted. And we're backwards. I think we're backwards. Well, we're backwards. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. And at this point, I need to go get my drill and put a screw in this. And then we're good to go. I'll adjust that and then we'll find a way, probably another spot of the foam here and here. We'll probably hold it right in place, I believe. Let's turn the headlight on, look at it. It should be even better now. Yeah, there we go. And that's it. Maybe you should come down in front of it because the top of it makes it look stupid. But see how bright that is? Okay, so that's pretty
brighter
bright.
than the other one,
Yeah,
the real one.
Right. Okay.
Maybe we should just do the other one like that too.
Right, that'd be funnier than hell driving down the road with Mountain Dew bottles all up in there. Okay, so now we just gotta get a couple of screws mounted in place and then work on the turn signals. So. Even though I've got a, even though I drilled a hole, I'm still using a self-tapper.
Plastic.
Well, that and because, I don't know, because it really sounded good. Right. So that's pretty good. Let me just get this thing aligned. Okay. Got it? Let's see. Let's hold that up for a little bit. So you need to get something other and stick underneath of there. Hold it in place, and then we'll put some foam under there. I'm looking at it trying to, I'm thinking that's probably about where.
So it's only gonna have the one bolt?
Well,
what about like,
we're going to put that foam right through here. Well, the thing is there's nothing else to attach it to. That's the whole problem.
Sure.
So I figure we got get it up to this level right here. Maybe some wedges.
Yeah, actually, no, that'll probably work. No, just do the foam because at least it will be conformed to the shape and stuff. The wedges are just straight sticks.
Well, no, I know, but they've got to have something to.
Plus, it's wood, won't it? Like.
Right, I gotta have something to hold it up
Oh.
while the foam is.
Oh, you mean
drying.
just for now?
Well, it'll be stuck under there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. These things here.
They won't get really hot.
Yeah. Yeah. Won't hurt a
Okay.
bit. I don't remember what I bought these for, but I'm glad I did.
The cabinet, the countertop
Oh
thing.
yeah, the cabinets and stuff. Okay.
I'm just nervous about this glass being really hot. And
Oh, it's not gonna be.
okay.
It won't be.
I'm just weird like that. I
Yeah.
don't like stuff catching on fire.
That is gonna be. Okay.
I worry a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, think. Okay, here we go. We're good there. And then later I'll just take the trimmer, I'm not the trimmer, but that angle grinder, and we'll grind that off where it didn't look so tacky.
It doesn't matter. It's already tacky.
As long as it works, man.
I know.
Not
My
sitting
poor
around feeling sorry for
Frankenstein
ourselves.
car.
Not feeling sorry for ourselves, we're making it work.
I'm feeling sorry for myself. My poor car.
Abomination.
Ugh.
Okay, let's see.
We'll call her Frankenstein.
Frankie Freak.
Frankie.
She's a Frankenhole. Piece of wire. And just a little tip. If you use a screw, which I lost, if you use a screw at the end of this, as soon as you're done spraying this, you can reuse your foam.
Oh, you mean to plug it with?
Yeah. Yeah, but you have to
You can't
do it right
tendons?
off the bat. Well, no, not really.
I don't know that.
And this will also serve as a glue. Okay, we're gonna have fun trimming all this out.
What about that side?
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Now we know it won't go anywhere. Connect it with that.
I'm trying to.
Lordy, lordy.
And yes, we're going to definitely trim this so it won't just be all encased. It is going to look funny, but you know what? We're college students. Oh well. Okay. Okay.